everybody, it's me Howard and welcome back to the HR Show Experience. I really just kind of wanted to come today because I felt like I really owed you guys an explanation of why I just completely shut down YouTube for months. It's not really something that I ever really planned to do, and I had no control over this whole situation. If you follow me on my Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, or anything like that, then you know what happened. But before we get into all of that, please, you guys, make sure you hit my subscribe button so you don't miss out on all of my new videos. And thumbs up this video if you liked it, and if you felt that me talking about the situation really helped you. Because honestly, this is really something that was difficult for me to go through. But anyway, I'll tell you that I completely got the chickenpox, and it ruined my skin. It was one of the worst moments that I've ever had as an adult. I'm in my 20s, and to catch it now, I never had it as a child. And my aunt kept me away. Okay, as soon as the child had the sniffle, she tucked me in and locked the door, shut the shades. But now, okay, let me tell you what happened, and I know how I got the chickenpox. Well, I was going to Six Flags a lot during Fright Fest. I was taking my niece and whatnot there, and we were having a blast. But I remember this one time, this little boy, he said, "Oh, I just got the chickenpox." And then all his friends was like, "Shh, shh, 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 you're not supposed to be saying that." And I was like, oh my gosh, he needs to go in the house. But it never even registered to me, okay, this boy just said he's got the chickenpox. I'm about to get on this ride right after him. And this whole situation. I do my YouTube show, and I also sing and I do music and whatnot, but I also model, which is not really something that I talk about too often. A week and a half, 2 weeks went by. I had a shoot to do, and I woke up that morning and I had this bump on my forehead, and I was like, are you freaking joking me? I do not have a pimple right now, and I have to go to my photo shoot. This is ridiculous. Everything was fine. I made it through the whole photo shoot, but then the next thing I knew, I was looking down and I started seeing more bumps. I was like, what is going on? I'm starting to feel weird. I need to go home. So then the next day, I woke up and I was covered. I could not believe it. It was insane. I was like, what in the world am I going through? Because I didn't even realize it. Chickenpox never even popped into my mind until I went to the doctors, and she said, oh God, you have the chickenpox. Don't go anywhere, stay in the house. If you catch the chickenpox over the age of 18 or 16 or something like that, is what they said, it doesn't itch anymore. It hurts. So I did not itch a single time. There was no scratching going on because I was not itching. It was completely painful. So I'm literally sitting in the bed trying to be as still as possible for days and days and days. And it was it was not getting better. It felt like it was getting worse because it did. It got much worse before it got better. And I couldn't eat. They were all in my mouth. If there was a place on my body, and listen to me, any place you can think of on my body, okay, there were bumps there. It was very uncomfortable. I could barely sit in my bed because they were all on my butt, okay? Using the bathroom was not a pleasant moment. And just trying to take a shower or bathe was so painful because every time I would try to take a washcloth or even my hand just to try to rub soap or anything on, the calamine lotion was even terrible. Because every time I would touch myself, it was so painful. I honestly couldn't believe it. I was like, why is this happening to me? And there was a moment when I was on the floor and I was just crying and my aunt was holding me. It was a terrible mess, okay? I could not believe it. I couldn't believe that I was going through this whole situation. But then finally, the bumps started to go away and they started to crust over or whatever, and I'm thinking I'm good. I freaking look like a chocolate chip cookie, okay? I have scars like nobody's business, and it's just horrible because I did not scratch. I, just from laying in the bed, and if I made a turn, sometimes they would pop, okay? And if they say, that's what causes the scars. So I'm like, well, oh my God, well, I can't even move in my bed or bathe because every time I touch myself or whatever, I'm popping them. I could not eat. I was so nauseous. The doctor said I had them in my stomach. I had them all in my mouth. It was gross. Oh my God, just looking inside of my mouth made me want to vomit, honestly. But there I was in that bed, just sitting for days, not eating, not doing nothing, just miserable, waiting for this to pass. I could barely enjoy the TV. It was just really, really horrible. There was no positive moments at all. And another thing that I really kind of wanted to touch on was just the aftermath of it. I'm not even sick anymore, and I'm going through, like, I hate it. And it's just all because of, like, the way people look at me. And that's the main reason of why it took me so long to come back to YouTube, is because I wasn't wearing makeup. I didn't have to do a whole lot. Like, that wasn't really me. Now, I'm cool with wearing makeup, like I said, for acting and modeling and whatnot. It's just how it goes. You wear makeup. But for me to have to wear makeup, no options, but I have to. And just because my skin is just looking so different, it bothers me. And when I'm out and about and I'm looking at people and I'm like, why are they staring at me? And here they are talking about my skin, looking at me weird because they think I'm infected. Or like if I tell someone that I've had the chickenpox or whatever, they instantly look at me. They don't think like, oh, I've had it months ago, which I've told them. My skin is completely smooth. I don't have any issues, but it's just a dark mark. Like, they're everywhere. I don't know if you can see, like, on my arms. Like, it's everywhere. It's all over my body. Like, and there's really nothing that I can do. Like, I've completely had to stop modeling because I can't go on the go-sees and whatnot with makeup on. And that really kind of just shut me down. So, I really kind of went into, like, a whole moment of, like, depression. And just really, really feeling bad because I was like, well, what am I going to do? Like, everything has completely stopped now. And I didn't want to come on YouTube because I had to put on, like, so much makeup. Like, the makeup was so thick. I looked like, it looked gross. Like, I couldn't get with it. I needed too much makeup to cover it. And now I feel like I'm wearing a lot of makeup. And it makes me uncomfortable. Like, I don't want to look like I'm wearing makeup or look like my face is just beat down. Like, not that there's anything wrong with that. I don't have any issues with guys wearing makeup or anything like that. I mean, you do you, and you should love it and embrace yourself. And I think it's fantastic. If you want to beat your face and step out, honey, that's what you do, and you live for it. But it's different, in my opinion, when you have no choice. Like, I'm having an issue. So now, in order for me to feel confident or not think that everyone's going to be staring at me for the wrong reason, I have to do this just to feel comfortable. And I don't think that that's cool. And I've gotten so much hate and negative comments and whatnot from YouTube, where people people that don't even know me, like, you're gay, I hope you get AIDS, I hope you die, oh, someone should kill you, you're a fag so you deserve to die. And they say all these things, and I'm like, you don't even know me. Like, and if you're talking about me wearing sequins or glitter or whatever, like, that's not a gay thing. I'm sorry. Like, you can't place that on gay. That's just the Howard Reese thing. That's just what Howard loves. So, I don't get it. But this is something that I really can't control. So, it just bothered me to think that people would come if I am here having a vulnerable moment with you, and they're going to just start going on me because of my skin looks crazy. Like, I really look like a chocolate chip cookie, honey. I think what I'll do now is I'll go wash my face, and I'll be right back. Whew. Okay, here we go. So here I am. I don't know why this is so difficult, but I haven't really even been looking in the mirror, honestly. Like, no. Just because I don't like seeing myself this way. Like, I know that I am my worst critic, but I definitely know that I'm still the same great person on the inside. And I'm having this whole situation with my skin, yes, but there are people out there that are completely disfigured. I mean, have all types of situations going on. So I started sitting back thinking, like, here I am feeling self-conscious and all this other stuff about my skin, when there are other people that are going through even bigger, far more deep situations than I went through. Like, my scars will fade, and they are fading. Not fast enough for me, but they are fading. I just have to love myself and know that I'm still the same great person, even though I look a little bit different. And I already had confidence issues. Like, yes, I sit on here and I'm, loud and extra and super happy and bubbly and all the other stuff and a lot of great things. And I'm, my sequins and everything, but I have not always been that confident. Like, I had to grow into that person. And going through the chickenpox and having my skin go through the situation that it is going through and other things, it really kind of took its toll on me, but I'm going to be okay. My skin will heal. I just have to continue on my great path and know that this is not the end. I don't have a problem. I can do my makeup myself. I can come on here and do everything I want to do. And I'm going to continue to do that. And I just wanted to make this video just to let anyone know, like, whether you got the chickenpox and your skin is completely screwed like mine. Okay. Thank God I can laugh about it now, because at one point I was honestly crying. Like, really. I mean, just the ugly cry. Sniffles, snot. I was very upset. But it's okay, I can sit here and be strong, and I want you guys to be strong too. So let me know in the comment section if you got the chickenpox as a child, as a under 18, or if you got it over 18 like me, and it was extremely painful because it turns into the shingles. But that's a whole nother thing. I didn't have the shingles. Okay, at least that would have just been in one spot. No, this was all over head to toe. In my hair. Oh God. In my ears. You can see like the scars are even here. Everywhere. That's the end. I just want you to know, like, believe in yourself and love yourself, because in time scars fade. I think it's just a control thing. I don't like not being in control of my own situation. And that was a situation that I just, Jesus, take the wheel. Remember that even when you're feeling down, I love you. Straight through this YouTube camera, okay, through your iPhone, your iPad, your TV, your computer, however you're watching me. Know that I am sending all of the positivity and love straight to you, okay? And I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.